Ivan, nice to see you. First and foremost, massive congratulations. You've achieved the dream of every English footballer of whatever age they are, the chance to get called up and potentially represent your country. What's it been like for you? What's it been like for your family and everybody you know?
Yeah, very so surreal. I feel like I'm sitting here in England top. It's such a privilege, and it's massive for me and my family, and also my club. I think nobody's been called up since 1937 or something like that. So it's a big achievement, and I'm very proud of it, and hopefully I can make the most of it.
I don't want this to come across as patronising at all, but your route to the very top has been slightly different to a lot of the other England players that we speak to on a daily basis. You've had to really work for it. Does that make it more pleasing? Were there times where you doubted whether this would happen?
Never doubted it. I feel like I have full confidence in myself. I feel like you just got to keep working hard, and it makes it that much sweeter when you do get the chance. And like you said, I've never played for any of the other age groups, so going straight to the senior squad, it's a big achievement, and I'm very proud of it, and I wouldn't have wanted it to go any other way.
You had the chance, I think, about 18 months ago to play for Jamaica, I understand. Is that right? And you turned them down because you still wanted this to happen?
It was a bit of both, really. I turned them down because at the time I was focusing on the playoffs, and it was a big chapter in my career, and we wanted to focus on getting promoted to the Premier League. So that was the main thing at first. But then obviously it kind of fizzled out. I just concentrated on, I was excited to play in the Premier League, which is everybody's dream. But then it just went from there, really. I felt like my chances were getting bigger and bigger to play for the England senior squad.
We saw you out there training alongside Harry Kane and all the other big names that are in that England squad. How did you find it?
Yeah, privileged. It's massive. Obviously, like you said, big names I'm playing with. So I was like taking in my stride, and hopefully I'll get some more playing time with them.
Harry Kane takes penalties. I don't know if you've noticed. But you're incredible at penalties yourself. Who's the best?
Listen, he's done it on a bigger stage, so I'll say Harry Kane.
Joking aside, though, it's a big part of your game, the ability you've got from the spot, and you'll know how valuable that is to an England manager when there's a World Cup squad to be picked. And, all right, a week or 10 days ago, maybe, people thought you wouldn't be part of that World Cup squad. You're now part of the England squad now for the final squad that Southgate has picked before he names the World Cup. So do you harbour ambitions, do you harbour hopes that you can make enough of an impression to get on the plane to Qatar?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is my opportunity now. I'll take it with both hands, and I'm excited. Also, I'm confident for it, and I'm very hungry. Like I've been working for this moment, and here it is now. So I'm not going to let it go by me by any means. So I'll take it with both hands, and hopefully I can make the most of this opportunity I have.
You've come so far. I wonder whether you feel the pressure every time you take that next step, whatever that is, whether that's playing in the Premier League, scoring your first goal in the Premier League, being called up to the England squad, training with these England players for the first time. So many steps you've taken. Did you feel the pressure this morning when you were out there? Do you feel it when you got the call?
It's never pressure. I don't think I've really felt pressure in my career up to date. So it's just more excitement, and like I say, it's such a privilege to be playing alongside such quality players and representing my country. So I'll just go with the flow, and hopefully I can make the most of it.
And last one from me. What's the England manager said to you?
Just be yourself. You're here for a reason, and you're not here to make up the numbers by any means. So just do what's got you here, and be yourself. So they're the main things he's told me to do, and I'm sure I'll do that, and hopefully it's enough to keep me in the squad for the World Cup.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Carrie from Bean Sports.
Hi, Evan. Carrie, nice to speak to you. This is a huge moment for you and your career, but you've spoken so lovingly about the influence your family have had on you and the sacrifices they've made. You talked about it in the media already, but you're on a new stage of England. Can you recount that conversation you overheard with your mother about the sacrifices she made and what it means that you'll now be pulling on an England shirt?
Yeah, the sacrifices my mum's made, my dad's made, my sister's made, everybody around me. I think from early stages, my sister, she went to uni. She used to take me to football and do her uni work while she's waiting for me, and then take me home whilst my dad and my mum were working. So that's her part she's played. My mum's played a massive part by making me dinner. Sometimes she's making sure I'm eating, not her herself. So she's played her part massively, and also my dad, massive part in taking me all over the country, whether it's trials here, whether it's trials there, come to support me to every game, as well as my other sister. She's coming to support me all the time, and everybody's played a part. So it's that bit sweeter when I'm sitting here now in the England top, representing the country. I think it's not just me that's done this. It's everybody around me that's played a massive part, and I can't thank them enough, really.
What you just said there, that your mum skipped meals to make sure you were fed for training. So we always ask about how Gareth Southgate told you. How did you tell your mum? How did you tell your family? Can you recount that moment?
I was actually driving to training, and the Brentford gaffer called me, and I was running a bit late, so I was thinking he was calling me about my timekeeping. And then he said, I have the privilege to tell you you've been called up for the England senior squad, so, and I've said once in my life, I've never had nothing to say. I just driving, I was just not zoned out, because I think that wouldn't have been the best thing to do. I was just driving to training thinking, wow, I'm actually going to play with the England senior squad. Like, it didn't really register. And I was just answering the gaffer's questions. He was like, how do you feel? I was like, good. But it's still not, sitting in. But when I come off the phone, I rang my parents straight away. We have a family group chat, a video call everybody. And yeah, I broke the news, and they were screaming for about 20 minutes. Didn't know what to do. My dad's bibbing his horn wherever he was. They must have thought he was going crazy. But yeah, it was a massive moment for my whole family, and it's such a big achievement to be representing my country.
There's been a lot of celebration of the matriarch from a lot of players coming through this camp, and you said that your mum taught you to be a bit of a beast on the pitch. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, she'd tell me, she'd message me before every game, be a beast on the pitch, put your body around, be a presence on the pitch. And I've certainly done that, I feel. There was at times she'll say, leave the refs alone, because I like to get in their ear and give them a bit. But yeah, they've all played, like I said, they've all played their part. They've all helped me into the player I am today, and I just can't thank them enough. And it's a massive step in my career now. I'm going to the bigger stage and performing there.
I know you like to make small goals for big achievements for yourself to build up and plan. There's 2 months to the World Cup. What does that mean to you?
Yes, it's a massive opportunity for me to get myself on the plane, but obviously we've got to go day by day. Hopefully I'll get some minutes over the next 2 games we have, and take my chance, really, and hopefully it's enough to see myself going into the squad.
Can I take you back to your childhood? You've got a bit of time to think about this. I don't want to put you on the spot, but your first childhood memory of a World Cup, an outstanding bit of skill, something that you remember in watching in front of a telly that you recreated?
You take me back a while there. No, I think I just remember, obviously, the whole nation coming together and going crazy when we're involved in the matches are. And I remember just watching the games thinking, one day I want to be there, I want to be involved or something, be around the squad. And I'm stepping closer and closer to be involved in that situation. So looking back from there to now, I wouldn't have thought I'll be having a closer shot than I do now. So hopefully, like I said, I'll take the opportunity I have and make the most of it.
A bit of a setback for this squad with the Nations League coming into the World Cup, but what an opportunity against these 2 teams to prove their worthiness to win a World Cup. What have they been saying, and what have you seen from that team you've been training with today about their hunger and their belief that they can win the World Cup?
I think with the players we got, you'd have to say the qualities we have throughout the team. Everybody's hungry. Even at club level, we can see the qualities everybody has. Everybody's all hungry to even win titles. So going into the World Cup, everybody knows what's up for stakes, and we're going to go in with full confidence, clean slate, and hopefully we can do the business.
Nat Perks, BBC.
Hiya. Congratulations. So you said you never doubted it. You had full confidence in yourself. So even before you were a Premier League player, you were just focused that one day you would do this for England.
Yeah, I've always had the mindset on. I'm a League One player, but the mindset is of a Premier League player. And if you manifest it, then you always have a big chance of doing it. So no matter where I was, whether it was on loan here, there, and everywhere, I always believed myself that one day I'll be a Premier League player. And now I'm a Premier League player, and now I'm an England international. So I think from a young age, I believed in myself, I believed in my ability, and here I am now.
You said you don't feel pressure, and of course pressure is a privilege as well at the end of the day. But when you're out there training for the first time with people like Harry Kane, was there no part of you that felt, I've only got 2 games, these training sessions, to really prove to Gareth that I should be in that 23-man squad come November?
I don't think it's pressure because he's brought me here for a reason. I feel like it's he believes in what I'm capable of, and I'm sure he's seen it before. Like you said, playing with Harry Kane, it's a massive privilege. He's a great player. He's a great leader, and you can see that from when he plays. And I think when I get the chance, I'll try and do the best I can to help the team and give the whole team and the whole squad and the whole nation the best chance possible to making an impact.
We can see you like your tattoos. Is this a moment in your life that could be commemorated with another one?
My mum tells me to stop, so I think I'll have to slow down on them.
But if you can't get a tattoo if you're first England call-up, then, you know,
I think
surely she'll let you have that one.
I'll have to talk her into it, and hopefully she approves.
And just finally, obviously, Brentford fans know what you're all about, and anyone that watches football regularly knows that. But what would your message be to England fans about what you can do for this team and what you can bring?
Hopefully I can bring goals, which is the main thing. As a striker, you want to bring goals. And physicality, I think bringing my strength to the side will cause some problems. And I think just putting myself around and doing what I can for the team and hopefully do well and be on the winning side.
Okay, next, John Murray, BBC 5 Live.
Hello. Who would you say your footballing influences have been? You know, who have you modelled your game on that's got you to where you are now?
I like a lot of strikers. I do like Harry Kane when he gets a chance. 9 times out of 10 it's in the back of the net. I like the likes of Didier Drogba. I like to play his game sometimes, like put his body around, good in the air, in behind, finishing. But I kind of watch all strikers and just try and take tips from all strikers that's been involved in the game at the highest level, and bring it into my game.
And when you talk about playing without pressure, is that something that's come from within, or do you know, I know a lot of players will use mental coaches or whatever you want to call them. Is it something that you've kind of worked out for yourself?
Yeah, I think it's kind of worked out for myself, as well as my family's helped me as well. I think the more pressure that's on me, I think the better I perform. The bigger the stage, the more likely I am to perform. So, and as well, my dad always tells me, going into every game, there's no pressure. Do what you do best, and God will do the rest. And I've been using that into every game I go into, and it's been working up to now. So long may it can continue.